man, goddamn, shit. Uh, goddamn, yeah, yeah, man, niggas started doing the music early and shit, man. I was about motherfucking, I actually started doing the music shit, like, goddamn, I was like probably in like third grade and shit like that. And I wrote my first song and shit. I was like in third grade. Um, it was called Chaplain. It was for like the whole little shouters and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, come to my chaplain, girl. Come to my, you know what I mean? Shit like that. I wrote it on my I don't know if y'all remember the old computers and shit, you know what I mean? I wrote that shit up on there, sang to the whole, they was like, oh, sing that song that you were singing. So that was my first joint, and then, like a couple years later and shit, like probably about like 6th or 7th grade, man, I don't know, shit. My brother and shit, my big brother, and they was doing music and shit, man, you know what I mean? So he used to have like beats and shit around the house and shit, and I wound up taking a beat from him and shit, and I brought it to my neighbors, my friends and shit next door to me. You know what I mean? We used to just be wilding out and shit, and I brought him this beat, and I was like, man, listen to this beat. And shit, we just, you know what I mean? It was just horsing around and shit, man, just doing shit here. I mean, my partner and shit next door, his pops, you know what I mean? His pops and junk, he was like, man, I like this, man. You know what I mean? We had this little song one night. He was like, I like this. He was like, y'all need to get in the studio. So he had wound up putting us in the studio and junk with the Yin Yang Twins, producer or whatnot, engineer or whatnot, and shit. I did my first song, my first real song, goddamn. It was entitled Okay. And yeah, man. I don't know where that bitch at, but I got the demo to that shit, but it's around somewhere. I don't know what that shit is right now, but yeah. So we did that, man. That was my first song and shit that I ever recorded. And then like a year later, goddamn, by 8th grade, you know what I mean? I met my partner and shit, Kool-Aid and shit, and we started doing some shit, man. We went by the name of Kool-Aid Boys, KB, and shit, you know what I mean? We had made this song called Noggin, and that's when goddamn, I still wasn't serious about the music and shit. We was just like still, you know what I mean, in middle school and shit, you know what I'm saying, regular middle school shit, just horsing around and shit still. And yeah, so that's how it all popped off, man, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Shit, man, I mean, it's regular, man, you know what I mean? It's just like any other city and shit, man, you know what I mean? A lot of crazy ass shit, you know what I mean? A whole lot of fighting, trapping, you know what I mean? Whatever. You name it, man. Shit goes down in Dell, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yeah, man, I used to stay right behind, walk the flock, man, you know what I mean? Me and his little brother and shit was like real close and shit, man, you know what I mean? R.I.P. to KO this and shit, man. Yeah, man. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't know, bro, but it's because of KO and shit, man, you know what I mean? The reason for hip rock and shit, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, he had came to me one day and was like, man, we was in school and shit, you know what I mean? We was in middle school, I think, you know what I mean? Shit, like, what, we in middle school? Nah, I think we was in high school. But yeah, man, shit, I knew that nigga since goddamn, like forever and shit, man. About 6th grade and shit. But he came to me one day, man, and school. I don't remember if it was the 8th or 9th. It was one of them motherfuckers. I think it was like the 9th grade. He was like, man, I got an idea, man. Well, he's like, he got something that he working on and shit. He's like, man, I got something I'm working on called hip rock. I was like, hip rock. And shit, you know what I mean? That's how it all popped off and shit, the hip rock shit, man. So yeah, man, if it wasn't for KO, man, wouldn't be no hip rock and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, goddamn. we had to stay behind goddamn school, like high school. I think we was like in trouble or some shit. And he had like since our bus and shit was gone, shit. You know what I mean? He had goddamn called. He had made a call and shit. And yeah, shit, motherfucking. That's how we was riding in the back of that nigga Guwap whip and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He had made a call and it was like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I know that nigga brothers and everything. Goddamn. Woo, Quam, all them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me take this shit off, man. Let me keep my shit on. Should I keep it on gang shit, man. Hey, man, I got involved in the gangs and shit, man. Goddamn, about 9th grade and shit. You know what I'm saying? My Asian partner, he had put me on. You know what I mean? I was trying my best. You know what I mean? To just, you know what I mean? I was trying to be a good boy and shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be in school and just do my work and shit. He's like, man, you need to get down. I was like, alright. So yeah, man, I had, you know what I mean? I had got into all that shit, man. You know what I mean? Me and my partner and shit. You know what I mean? Just scrapping and all kind of shit, man. We doing all that shit. The leany. I got a bad experience with lean, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had drunk some of that shit, man. You know what I mean? When I was in school and shit. Like, I had drunk some of that shit, like, right before I went to school and shit. And that shit had me fucked up, dog. Like, I felt like, nigga, I was about to... dying ain't even a word, nigga. Like, I felt like, nigga, I was like, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Like, that shit had me fucked up, bro. I don't even know how to fucking explain that shit. That shit was crazy. I'm in school just slumped over like this. Like, nigga, I'm like, not even... I don't even know, nigga. I'm just unconscious. I'm conscious, but I'm unconscious. You know what I'm saying? Shit, crazy as shit. I said, bro, this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. What? Yeah, man. Big soldier, man. It's a whole thing behind that jump, man. You know what I mean? Me and my partner, Kool-Aid and the jump. We used to just, you know what I mean, we going crazy and jump with the dancers and jump. You know what I mean? We used to be on that Soldier Boy or whatnot. And well, actually, I brought the attention to Kool-Aid and jump. You know what I mean? With Soldier and jump, and then Soldier, we both knew It was this dude named YBT Trenton, you know, man. You know what I mean? It's a whole thing to that jump, man. But yeah, man, we used to just be on that soldier and jump, and you know, Trent, he had I guess he had came up with the dance or whatnot to that junk, and that's how all that junk started and shit, I guess. Yeah, man. Nah, man, I'm slicking ladies, man, you know what I'm saying, man. Nah, man. I be in my bag, though, man, you know what I'm saying. Swag, you know, man, I don't really be up on it. I just be working and junk, man. I be doing my thing and junk like that, man. Shit like that, man. I was a wild lad, you know what I mean, running around, just. I was about 4. You know what I'm saying? Just I lost my virginity when I was about like 4 years old, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if you want to say I lost my virginity and shit, but you know what I mean? Cause I used to be like doing my thing, and I used to stick it in the wrong hole and jump. So yeah, I did it like twice. I did that jump like twice. Stuck it in the wrong hole and jump. You know what I mean? Stuck in the girl belly button. She was about like 10 years old or something. I was about like 4. You know what I mean? Stuck it in the belly button. That's how it happened. It was really wild. That's when I used to stay back over there on the east side and jump. You know what I'm saying? Just be on the lookout, man, for this hip hop jump, man. We still at it, you know what I'm saying, with this hip hop movement, man. You know what I mean? Join the wave, man, because we ain't dying, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing but multiplying and jump like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is the wave, man. Hip hop is the movement, man. We're gonna keep it pushing like that, man. Straight up. Be on the lookout, man. I just dropped the new Ramon album / mixtape and all that, man. You know what I mean? Going hard, going crazy. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Doing my thing and jump like that, man. $1, man. You already know what it is. Go check out that goddamn I'm a Porn Star goddamn new track and jump, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like that. We out, man. We out of this.